Please rename yourself as first name dash your city from where you have joined. Please rename quickly. We'll be starting in another 2 to 3 minutes because some people are still joining.
So, hello participants. So, please, as instructed, please do rename yourself. First, it goes like first name, hyphen your profession or qualification, hyphen the city where you're residing. So, please rename accordingly and please keep your camera on with the virtual background throughout the session so that it's more interactive and more.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Econstruct Design and Build Private Limited webinar. I'm sure that the sound and everything is perfect. Yes. Okay, you can chat it in the chat box. Yes. Hello. Yes, good evening. Manikanta. Many people are here. I welcome all of you guys for this webinar conducted by Econstruct Design and Build Private Limited. Today we are going to see so many exciting opportunities for civil engineers. This, next few minutes, you are going to learn quite a lot of things. Your perspective about the civil engineering concepts would completely change. You will be definitely proud to become a structural or civil engineer or a project manager. Many people are really aspiring to become civil engineer, the court placements and all. Okay, and this is the moment actually I would like to tell you that you would be definitely proud of yourself if you see the aspirations, the kind of opportunities, the kind of growth which is available, in the civil engineering discipline. So before further ado, let's get started. Are you really excited to see all the opportunities? Yes, guys. I wanted this particular thing, to be a little bit more exciting. Yes, Manikanta, then Ishwar Vijay, Shivam. Yes, very good, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, before further ado, let's get started. I would like to share my screen in front of you guys. Yes. So, just a moment. Yes. So this is basically these are the career opportunities which I wanted to discuss with you. Right. So basically, I would like to tell you that um, the first branch of engineering, which is the first branch of engineering, that is civil. All right. So after the civil engineering, once we were there in the ice age, from that actually many different ages has happened, and we as a human being started evolving. So the first thing which we have started is basically the shelter, छत जिसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं, right? So first thing that we have started working on this basically is the living, where exactly as a human being would be living. Initially, we have taken the help of the trees, and the people who are there into the jungles and many places, they have taken the help of the woods. People, they were there at the snow areas and all. Actually, the inside the snow, they have created certain channels, and in which they have started like igloo, for example. um, in the mountains, they have taken the tunnels. They have digged up inside this, so that as a human being, we should not be getting as a food for wild animals, and we need to be getting protected. Our children need to be getting protected and all. So the first thing, actually, it becomes this is basically the mother branch. That is what I wanted to tell you guys. The civil engineering is considered to be the mother branch of all the engineering branches. Mother branch. Right? Mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, computer science, even though so many people would be claiming that there is a lot of scope, this, that, and all, the mother branch never dies. The moment civil engineering dies, all other branches will die, because this is giving the prosperity, this is giving the foundation, these are giving the roots basically to all other branches of engineering. All right. So, let's get, in the next slide. All right. Yes, I think there are some questions and all you guys might be having. You can put that in the chat box and we will explain you everything. Okay, before we finish this particular session, actually, we'll definitely, do that. So the second slide, which is this, actually, we call it as the career opportunities. What are the different career opportunities are there? In one particular slide, you will see that, there are certain traditional way, there are civil engineers, how basically, they will go project management, sustainability, structural engineering, transportation engineering, sustainability, innovation design, building design. All right. So many different, this is the new technology which has started, the sustainable engineering, smart city kind of projects. Many things have started in the career of a civil engineer. So I hope that this is going to be the panorama of a lot many different opportunities and avenues that you guys would be having in the next few moments. All right. So I would like to first of all introduce myself. Actually, who am I? What is the purpose of this particular webinar, and the overview of the topic that would be covered basically. The purpose of this particular webinar is to make you aware, actually, that which particular branch that you belong, what exactly you are belonging at. All right. So being a civil engineer, that pride has unfortunately, has gone little down. So I would like to tell you that, the purpose of this webinar to bring back the particular pride. Let's say if you go to the places where this Ukraine and the wars of Gaza and that particular places, you will see that the most of the places got completely turmoil situation. The houses, the shopping complexes, the roads, the ports, airports got completely shattered. So whenever there is a prosperity, whenever if you go to Dubai, if you go to London, if you go to New York, many different places, even in India, if you go to Mumbai, New Delhi or Bangalore, if you see the big cities, you will see the what kind of airport that we are having, what kind of ports are there, what kind of roads, the infrastructure, what kind of facilities that we are having, what kind of metros, railway stations. You will see that a lot of pride is there. We have developed the entire ecosystem. We have developed the infrastructure where people can live, they can communicate, they can live happily, they can generate the jobs, they can have the proper educational facilities, medical facilities, many other facilities, so that as a human being you can prosper in whatever the disciplinary line that you want to prosper. Right? So this is the pride of basically the civil engineers that we wanted to encourage through this particular webinar. All right. So introduction about myself. My name is Sandeep Pingale. I am the founder and managing director of Econstruct Design and Build Private Limited. I think most of you might be knowing me personally also sometimes. I would like to tell you that, I was there in Dubai, designed up to G+81 structures, more than 3,000 buildings, actually up to G+81 structure. Also, I have got the opportunity to, model, analyze, design, and get it constructed back in Dubai. When I came back to Mumbai, I have started this particular company, and now we have also having one of the branch office back in Dubai, Mumbai and Tumkuru. Along with that, the head office is there in Bangalore. So within the last 25 years of experience and expertise related to the softwares, different softwares are there, different projects, different types of projects. Okay, RCC building, steel structures, composite structures, flat slab structures, pre-engineered structures, post-tension structures, underground structures, metro structures, many different types of structures. I got the chance to and privilege to basically design. Right. All right. So I would like the host people to please make sure that the all other people are mute. Right. Thank you. I don't want it to compel you that, yes, we will have the question answers later on, and we will give you the a chance basically to ask the doubts and all. Don't worry. Right. So overview of the topic, actually, I would like to share the current landscape of the civil engineering. What is the current length, importance of a civil engineering in infrastructure development? What are the demands demand for the civil engineers globally and locally? What kind of sectors are there? Construction, transportation, water resource, geotechnical, environmental engineering, different types of engineering. See, these are not just the subjects. Actually, construction, it's not just the construction technology subject. Transportation is not just the subject. Actually, there are so many different modes of transportation is there related to the airways, roadways, waterways, many different ways and all actually. And we have got all the types. We are having a water, connected to the peninsula of India. Roadways also, we have got a lot. Then another thing is the railway. So different sectorial opportunities and avenues are also there and all actually. So the landscape of a civil engineer is quite big. All right. So we will see that what all the different avenues and these things are there in this areas. Construction and project management. So traditional, if you see that the career paths, if you ask me, this construction and the project management is one of the area where you can start developing yourself. I'll show you basically what are the different avenues are also there. I think that video I have already created. It is already there on our YouTube channel. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Econstruct Design and Build Private Limited, that video will be there, in which all the avenues means what are the different sectorial jobs, government related jobs, many other jobs are there. Before end of this session also, I'll give you the glimpse about it so that who are all are new to our channel or our webinars, they will also understand what I'm saying about. Now, construction and project management, what are the different roles? Site management, construction management, project management, different skills actually are there that you can develop. Construction project management system, structural engineering, transportation engineering, sustainable designs, many different types of traditional career paths are also involved into this. Structural engineering, what are the different softwares are there? Now, I have only listed few of them. There are so many different softwares are there. And this, let's say structural engineering. And what are the different softwares? Actually, you will see, if you ask me, eTabs is one of the software. SAFE is another software. SAP 2000 is already given here. Then you are having Midas, Midas Jain, Midas Civil, Midas SDS, ANSYS is there, Abacus is there. Then Strand, Strap, many different softwares are there. So which software you guys need to learn? And that also becomes a very big question here. If you just ask me that, this particular software is belonging to Bentley. So STAD Pro is there, and along with that, the STAD Foundation, RCDC is also there. SAP 2000 is belonging to the CSI company, which is eTabs, SAFE, SAP 2000. Then you are having CSI Bridge, CSI Call, Perform 3D. Many different softwares are there which are related to the CSI as a company. This is related to the Bentley. Right, so different companies are having different products actually, and you should go only in those kind of sectorial areas. Many people are facing problems here in developing career as a structural engineer. I would like to tell you that in the computer science also, there is a web technology, there is a AI and machine learning technology, there is a technology which is related to the database, there is a technology which is related to the operating system, many things, career paths. In computer science only, different technologies are there. You cannot master all the technologies. Let me be very clear to you guys. You can master only one of the technology and you can move ahead. Okay, yes, somebody will say, no, I want to master all the technologies. It is very difficult. I'm not saying impossible, but it is extremely difficult. A lot of time will be wasted, and jack of all, master of none will happen. So similarly, if you want to become structural engineering, Bentley is one of the platforms, CSI is another platform. This is related to the Autodesk is another platform. So many different platforms are there. Which platform you are going ahead is also very important. Okay, so which platform is good for what? That also understanding is extremely important, guys. All right, so I'll help you to understand actually what kind of things are there in this, and based on that we can go ahead. Now let's go to the next. This is basically the transportation engineering, transportation, GIS, construction management, many different avenues are there. Urban planning, traffic flow analysis, transportation systems, the tunnel transportation related to the bridges, related to the roadways, congestion of the transportation. What is basically the frequency, how many people are there, what is the population density that we are talking about. Believe me, this has really become very important in nowadays, actually, transportation. Why it is, if you see that most of the cities, particularly the major cities, you say, take the example of Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, you take all the metropolitan cities and the state capitals. Today, there is a problem of transportation. A lot of traffic is there. In Bangalore city only, you have to take at least 1.5 hours, 2 hours just to go 10, 15, 20 kilometers. So transportation has become a very important part. Otherwise, it will, it generally otherwise chokes the growth of a city, right? So vertical transportation and railways, many different parameters we need to start developing in which such kind of path and the career path can be chosen. Another certain emerging opportunities are there. What are the emerging opportunities? Now, this particular opportunity, what we call it as the sustainable or the green building design, actually. So you might be knowing the lead engineering and all actually. Along with that, there is another emerging opportunities that is related to the BIM technology, BIM, Building Information Modeling Technology. Right. So what are the growing, relevances are there related to the BIM and the project management? Okay, what kind of jobs that we'll be getting? BIM manager, BIM coordinator, BIM engineer, many different opportunities are there as a part of the new emerging technology, right? So let's go to the next one. Yes, I'm going to show you the demo of certain softwares as well as certain projects also. I'm going to show you certain projects that we are working live, presentation also I'm going to show you, but stay tuned till the end of the presentation, everybody. I'm sure that, within next few minutes, you'll learn quite a lot of things. Smart cities, that government has announced 100 plus smart cities actually, and urban planning. Many cities actually, they have announced that, integrated technology and the planning, urban planning or a smart city consultation, all these technologies, the smart city kind of opportunities would be there when it comes to the urban planning and smart city projects and all. Next is basically the disaster management. Yes, you might be knowing that, in the place, certain areas, too much of water or no water. Too much of water also, it becomes like a disaster. If you see the Ganga Brahmaputra river basin, every year there is a huge amount of water is there during the rainy season. If you see that certain areas in Maharashtra, particularly the Vidarbha and all, actually North Karnataka, many places, no water, absolutely no irrigation, no agriculture and all actually. So drought is another problem. Too much of water is another problem too. So the disaster management, this is also one of the very important type areas that you can do the expertise and all actually. What are the different risks are there? How the resilience plan you can make it and all actually. There are very less number of companies are there when it comes to the disaster management. All right. And in India, we are having that kind of mindset, unfortunately, unless and until some people dies, we don't grow up actually. So that should not be there. So we have to make or choose certain careers actually in which the such certain disaster management or a smart city urban planning can be done. Non-traditional career paths. What are the non-traditional career paths are there? That also actually I just wanted to show you. Academia and research. Yes, there are so many places you can do the research and development, R&D. You can do the PhD or something like that. Academic means you can become a professor, a teacher, or something in any of the engineering colleges and all actually. But along with that, you should start developing certain research and all. What are the teaching? Yes, in Econstruct also there is something we call it as the corporate training. That area is also there. Entrepreneurship is another area. You can start, consultation. You can start the construction companies. There are certain examples, successful examples are there actually, which have become the structural engineering entrepreneur. With just 5 years of experience, you can definitely start the entrepreneurship journey. If you really want to start, how to basically start, how to make sure that you should not have the problems later on. What are the licensing things are there? What are the policy things are there? How to formulate the companies and many other opportunities actually we will discuss in this. Next thing is what we call it as the government and policy making. What is the government and policy making? So, related to the infrastructure and urban development, there are so many opportunities are there from the government side also. There are certain seats are also available that also you can tap based on the government or the corporate sector also, or the semi-government and the government sector. Skill development and certifications. Yes, there are so many skill development opportunities are also there. Like for example, you can continuously learn and upskill yourself. There are certain PE license, PMP license, lead certification, or a BIM certification is also there. Online platforms and the resources are also there. We are also conducting certain corporate training, which we call it as the on-job corporate trainings. So if somebody really wanted to make a career, you can join and make sure that, certain certifications and all actually you are earning so that, you'll be, successful civil engineer, professional civil engineer later on. Now, related to the joining certain professional organization like ASC, ICE, these are the professional organizations. Certain areas you can just type it on and directly enroll your name. Most of the sites are free of cost and you can enroll your name over there. Tips on the building a professional network actually. Yes, LinkedIn or Facebook is not that professionally good, but I would suggest that LinkedIn is one of the social media platform through which you can make the connections and you can start updating yourself. So I would like to ask if there is any question answers and all. Actually, yes, there are certain teams are there actually which you can ask the questions answers, and we will take it a little later because I wanted to conduct certain other things and all also in this. All right, so I would like to showcase to you, related to the awareness, because I'm sure that so many people would be really inspiring to have this. In one of the video I have conducted this, that's why I'll take it a little faster, but I'm sure that you guys will learn quite a lot of things from this. There are certain PSU, which public, sectors like BHEL, BPCL, CIL, GIL, this sort of companies where you can tap and you can get the jobs related to government organizations, also PWD, CPWD, railways, and power sector, and many such kind of government sector organizations are there. They are recruiting the civil engineers. There are certain Indian companies or the local companies, NCC, TC, ISAR, Shapurji Palanji, L&T is of course is there. I have not written that name because everybody knows this. HCC, Hindustan Construction, FCons, JSW, Ericon, Punjla, JP, Shobha, Salarpuria, Prestige, Purvankara, Mahindra, Simplex, DLF, many different companies are there. They are recruiting the civil engineers, which you can eye it upon. Sectorial avenues are also there, like different corporate sector, government sector, public sector, private sector, many different private and international companies are also available. International companies. Now, these are related to the international company. What are the international companies are there? Afcons, ICOM, Jacobs, Rambol. I have worked with this particular company, Rambol, Dubai. And it's a very awesome experience, believe me. We call it as McDonald, Gammon India, Atkins, many companies are there actually. You can just take a photograph of this. Anyway, this particular video, we will give it to you. So in case if you forget or, wanted to refer later on, you can just tap this kind of companies and you will get to know that which kind of companies that you can tap it upon. Right? These are the international companies, right? So these are the company related opportunities. As I said, actually, the smart city and those kind of sectors projects are there. Many new smart city projects are coming it up. Which kind of companies are getting those kind of tenders and all? Actually, you can create a portfolio. You can opt for those kind of jobs in those areas as well. Another thing is subject-based avenues. Means if you are very good into, let's say, structural engineering, if you are very good into, let's say, project management, you can tap based on the subject-based. Means I'm very good in town planning. I'm extremely good into structural engineering. So you can, start the companies, or this is what we call it as the subject-based avenues. All right. So many different avenues are there. Another thing is, soft skills. You require, basically, civil engineers are required to have this kind of skills. Public speaking skills, technical skills, mathematical skills, leadership skills, decision-making skills, communication skills, presentation skills. You need to develop a proper attitude. Soft skills, which are basically, we call it as the appearance, body language, and communication. A, B, C. A stands for appearance, B stands for body language, C stands for communication. There are so many other soft skills are there, negotiation skills, driving skills, paying attention. How are you paying attention? Like currently what you are watching is also how much you are paying attention. Somebody will be taking popcorn, or chal raha hai, yaar, kuch bata raha hai. Or people will be there, they will be noting it down. It's quite important, things. So how to pay attention, time management, visualization technique, teamwork, enthusiastic, and the commitments. How are you committed to what kind of projects that are given it to you? Industry-based avenues, real estate. None of the estate, none of the other sectors we call it as real estate, but only the civil engineering sectors we call it as real estate. Why it is like that? Because it is, you can touch, you can feel, you are inside any particular house or complex. I'm sure that by watching, by whenever you are living inside any particular apartment, whenever you are there inside a shopping mall, inside a theater or something, there is a different feeling altogether, right? So realistic, because it's so real, it is surreal rather, right? Whereas if you just computer science, for example, branch, if you just go through the apps and all, actually it is not that really real, it is virtual basically. So industry based, so real estate, we are dealing with the real estate industry, so it is so surreal. So that's why it is so touchy and it is close to your heart. At the end of the day, everybody is going to die one day, right? Including myself. So, while having that last few moments, you will see that, how many projects, what exactly the change you try to do within this world. How many people you are given the home, how many people you have, educated, how many people you are given the placements, how many people you have encouraged them to grow up in their career lines, it really feels very nice. Right, so industry based, so construction contracts, interior, transportation, many different industry based avenues are there. Actually, these are industry based, different sectorial based actually, right? Another thing is software based. Yes, this is also very important. Many people says that what kind of softwares I need to learn. So transportation engineering, InfraWorks, MX road or Bentley open roads. Then there is a site 3D. There is a civil 3D. One particular software is there, civil 3D. So these are basically the transportation based softwares. Another thing is structural engineering software. So these are the structural engineering softwares like ETABS, SAFE, SAP 2000, Procon, RCDC, Tekla, or STADPro, Midas Gen, Midas Structure, Midas Civil, and all. Actually, these are structural engineering. So those who really want to become structural engineer, the people who, this is new technology, this is really awesome technology. I would encourage each one of you to at least familiarize this area. If you are not familiarized, you will be going out of the market. Let me tell you very straight. So Revit, AutoCAD, SketchUp, Tekla, Navisworks, Civil 3D, InfraWorks, Primavera, MSP, SynchroPro, Solibri, Dynamo, Sophistic, many different softwares are there. I think some of the softwares you might be knowing like ArchiCAD and all actually. Geotechnical engineering also, Plaxis, ArcGIS, and certain softwares are very important for you guys to learn, right? So like that. So if you really want to do the research in India, many people are they just saying, Dr. Sandeep Pingale, if you really want to become doctor, actually you should submit certain thesis in one of the engineering college, do some maska for your professor and all. Actually you will get the doctorate degree within 2-3 years, and you will get stipend also while doing the doctorate. That should not be the case. That's the irony of our country. Actually, we are having so many doctorates, but we are having very least amount of patents actually. So I would encourage each one of you to do some this kind of research. Research number one, IS code in BM technology. It's not existing. Water disaster management systems are the software which is drought for flood. Earlier only it will give the warning. That is not existing. IS code is not there for temporary structures. Soil structure interaction in the designing of the foundation, updating the code and all. Actually, it's not there anywhere, right? Another thing is the construction waste management system. This is also not there. See, let's say, for example, we are still busy in solving the kitchen waste or the urine waste. We are not, that is hardly a fraction of a percentage actually considering the construction waste. We are basically removing the mountains and constructing the buildings. You might have seen that so many mountains are getting digged up and the sand, jelly, people are making out of it and they are constructing it. So believe me, after a few years, you will see the mountains of debris. Actually, if you see that it has already happened in the place where the wars are happening, like Ukraine. So construction waste management through the automation software, that is extremely important. Sustainable design in construction, affordable housing, then trillions of mega, sustainable energy, which is a coastal line. We are having Indian map actually, like this. 1 minute. Indian map like this, down. So you are here everywhere there is a water everywhere, right? So in such kind of areas, you will see that there is a lot of coastal line is there, and obviously you will see that there is a lot of opportunities are there where we can generate the electricity through the waves, right? So sustainable design, affordable housing, a lot of trillions of megawatts sustainable energy can be generated, affordable, sustainable, and safety transport system for India and to the world is definitely required. Natural cooling system in HVAC means the earthen pot gives you the natural water for cooling, which is good for your throat, but we do not have a natural air cooling system. All right, so air pollution, it's a time bomb actually. A human being need to take care of this actually. Then another thing is you will see that the energy generation through the waste management system, application of the BIM technology in the traffic or transportation control and a disaster management. GIS technology is also another areas. Civil engineering is the ultimate tool actually for all the problems that we are stated just now. So basically research and development has to be done in certain these kind of topics where the burning problems are there and genuinely we are trying to formulate the solution out of it instead of just getting certain stipend to do PhD. All right. So this is what I wanted to say. And yes, another thing is I would like to showcase to you a few other areas related to let's say the technology, the BIM technology, which I'm trying to show you. So I would like to showcase to you certain projects actually. Now this is one of the theater projects. I would also like to show you some of the other projects as well. I'll just go to the home. Yeah. So these are the files. Actually, I'd like to just showcase to you some of them. 1 minute. Yeah, and this is one of the project which I wanted to showcase to you. I'll just try to open the other projects also. This is one of the South Africa project, which is 1.8 million square foot. 1 minute. Yes. So this is the technology. Anyway, that project is going on actually. These are 4 theaters are there. This is project in Chennai. You can see that, the theaters, the people are sitting and all actually. At the same time, you'll see that the top of this thing, you will see that there is a steel structure. All right. So this BIM tool definitely would help you out in understanding and dealing with all this. For example, I'd like to showcase to you, like, if you just are taking like this, so this is the foundation, right? Then from here, the columns are coming, then the walls, then there is inclined slab over here, right? So what are the finishing items? The structure first is structural items. These are structural items. Then wall is finishing or civil items. Then there are some toiletries and all. Actually, here there are some chairs. So these are interior items. So all the items you can model it inside this and see that how this construction is going on. How does it work and all. Actually, from here you will see that different techniques. This is the section, cross-section view actually. How does it work in an inclined way? How does it, behave, and how do you start working and on? This is not just the model, it's a database. So if you can just click it here, you will see that, this is not detailed properly. This is the full section and this is the RCC column. So you can see that I have created one particular point here, which is end connections. Actually, see here, look at this. End connection of truss is not given properly. So that is basically the issue which I'm referring to. Right. So this kind of features are available in the software. This is not just, these are not only these are the features, there are so many other features are there. For example, if you wanted to just see the certain elements like the structural framing plan or something like that, or I wanted to see only the columns. So these are the columns. I want to see the staircases. These are just the staircases. So this is. Hello, hello. Am I audible? Yeah. So this is basically the intelligent model. So here you can see that if you click here, you can see that, this particular column is going like this, the beam, sorry. This is a cantilever beam. So you do not have that kind of backspan. So all this coordination management can be done through the BIM technology. Like that, actually, you will see this here. So this is 1.8 million square foot. Millions, right? 1 million is 10 lakhs. So almost 18 lakhs square foot project, actually, if you want to do. You cannot do it with just, certain things. You have to deal with it properly. Right. So how the connections, how all actually each and everything you can just start working on it. You can also do the walkthrough. There are so many advantages are there. You can take the measurements. You can go to the different levels. Let's say I want to see only this level, right? So you will see only that particular level of the plan. Like this over here also, I would like to show you the browser and other views actually. If you go here, you go to the floor plan. Now this is the floor plan of a theater. You go here, this is the 3D view of the theater. This is the 2D view of the theater. This is the car parking view. And this is available on your mobile actually. So such kind of facilities are possible actually. You can deal with this through the BIM technology. So many different technological advancements are there actually, which you can start learning and upgrading yourself. Now I'd like to show you certain structural things also. So I think most of you might be knowing this software called ETABS. And in this, you can do the mathematical model actually. So structural is also another area in which you can do the expertise and all actually. You can see that how the mathematical model will be developed and all actually. Believe me, within 6-7 months, we generally train guys and they work on this flawlessly without any problem. All right. So this is how actually the mathematical model can be developed. What are the different loads are there, how the loads can be generated, what are the different parameters are there, how the scale factor is there, can be developed, what are the load combinations are there, why these combinations are required, how to make the designs and all other things. All these features that can be developed through this, right? You can analyze the file, you can design the files, and you can start developing so many other things. This is the floor plan. All right. There are so many elevations are there. So these are the elevations, views, and all actually. Right. So it's little complex actually, but I'm sure that you guys will learn quite a lot of things through this. All right, so I think I have given you the glimpse about certain things, and yes, this is not the first webinar that we have just done and finished. We are going to create the series of webinars, so I would like each one of you to participate. Please go through the our channel, which is Econstruct Design and Build Private Limited channel. I think our other people also can you know start working on this. This is Econstruct. If you just put it on the Google or on the YouTube, I would suggest to put it on YouTube, Econstruct Design and Build Private Limited. This is the channel. All right. Another thing is actually how many people are really interested in doing the internship with us. Please type in the chat box actually, yes, I'm interested. Yes, I'm interested. And there is a form also created, which names basically you are belonging to, which particular cities that you are belonging, which places. That also I would suggest that to share that. And yes, you can ask the doubts in the chat box. Please open the chat box and ask the doubts, whatever the doubts you guys might be having. You can raise your hand. I can, unmute you so that you can say something also. Yes, Rahul is saying that, yes, I'm interested in the internship program. Yes, there would be a small examination actually, because selected candidates, we give the such kind of opportunities. All right. So there is a small exam. I think in the upcoming months, we will announce it on our YouTube channel also. And personally also will send you the email. You just go through a small test actually, so that your communication skills and other skills, you are okay. And, we'll give you the opportunity basically to work on the live projects and all actually. Yes, so many people are taking the internships from us. I think Nikmar Pune, Nikmar Hyderabad, Goa, they have come to us and we train them through the internships. And many other colleges also, we have done that. So if you guys are interested, there is a WhatsApp number is there. You can ping on the WhatsApp number. I'll just give it to you. I think the team also can give probably. 036744017. So this is a WhatsApp number. Don't call, please, because a lot of calls comes up. Actually, just this is the number. You can ping on the same number, so that it would be really helpful. One more thing is, there is a form also is there actually for the attendance and the feedback on the webinar. If you can just help us to fill it up. Okay, so I think it would be there in the chat box. Just please fill this particular form. The moment you fill this, we will have, whenever we are conducting any kind of internships, programs and all, actually, we will intimate you through this. Yes, it is. I think somebody has messaged me actually. online and offline trainings and internships actually, which is followed by the placements. It is completely free of cost. Okay, for the selected candidates, of course, right? So we don't charge for the selected students who are completing our basic fundamental criteria. We don't charge them. So basically we wanted to get the good quality staff for our companies and our sister and companies. So that is what I wanted to tell you. Rahul is saying that IS 1893, IS 1390, IS 16700, I had experience of proof checking of high-rise building RSSC and all actually. I wanted to do more hands-on to the while working, while doing the PhD, as I'm a full-time scholar and I can help you in this particular matter. All right, actually, Rahul, you can stay in touch. Actually, you can, there is a WhatsApp number given to you. Please make sure that you are contacting them and we will get back to you. Yes, Rahul, thank you for sending this message. Uh, Manikantha is saying, as a fresher, how can I achieve the industry expectation and get into the company? Yes, there are certain tricks and certain things actually we will be helping you out. Every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, we will be arranging the webinars. Make sure that you are joining these webinars and, every day, every Wednesday, every week, slowly upgradations would happen. Like today, whatever the, 45 minutes to 50 minutes webinar, which we have done, I'm sure that you guys might have learned out of it, right? So, like that, I would suggest that, you please stay in touch with us and slowly the upgradations would happen. You have to keep the patience. If you really want to, hello, if you really wanted to have a faster output or something, actually, you can, there are certain corporate trainings also we are conducting it. You can ping on the same number of WhatsApp which I have share with you. I'll just share again. Right. So in on this number, if you stay in contact with us, actually, we will get back to you on that. So if you want to do it faster, faster means within 7 months you are ready to start working on any particular job. And people, believe me, from up to 48 lakh rupees package, people have got it in Canada, right? People almost for 40 to 50% people they go abroad. All right, so that's how actually our mode of operatives are actually. And believe me, yes, we are having so many, we give the guarantee of the job. Okay, so those people who are giving at least 80-90% attendance, sincerity is very important in this. So if you give the attendance and you'll see that a lot of openings and all will be there. Some people they say that no, you are not saying this. I mean, you are just saying it for the sake of saying no. I'd like to show you because seeing is believing actually. See here. Look at this. These are the opportunities of the civil engineering, right? These are the jobs. Now, when we got this, this is today. This is my WhatsApp actually. This is today. So this is the job. This is another job. This is another job. This is another job. So almost 5-6 jobs are there only in today. Like that, so many jobs are there. Okay, so this is just one group. There are so many groups are there. And believe me, this many people we don't have actually. So we are hiring, join us now. We are hiring, apply now. Like that, many Indian out of country, many companies are there, state-wise, field-wise. There are different opportunities are there. Like that, there are so many groups are there, and these are the basically groups which are sorted groups actually, right? So yes, there are so many job opportunities are there, and we give the 100% job placement guarantee. The only thing that we require 3 Ps. First P is you have to do the practice. Second thing is you have to have the patience. in one day, 1 week, 1 month, nothing is going to happen. Yeah, so you have to keep a lot of patience. And the third P is passion. You should be passionate about the civil engineering, right? When you design the bridges, the culverts, the airports. Now, airports, actually, some people will say, sir, come on, what are you saying, airports, huh? So I'd like to show you, actually. We are working on airports also. So, wait a minute. You know, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Raje International Airport, which is coming closer to Pune, actually. So this is the financial proposal which we are making. So look at this. Okay, I will not be able to showcase to you, but this is how actually the finance and many other things are there. So we are working on this, actually. Our team and all, actually, since last so many days, actually, they are working on this. So how this is 5,000 acres. This is not 1 or 2 acres. How much? 5,000 acres. Right? It is in Purandar Taluk, actually. So yes, later on in the upcoming Wednesday webinars or something, actually, I'd like to show you the model also. Right? So of course, you would get also some of this kind of project opportunities. 5,000 acres. Okay, not not 1 acre, 100 acre or 1,000 acres. Right? So such a kind of massive developments are happening in India. All right. So if you really wanted to be party to that, you have to learn certain things. You need to upgrade certain things. Right. So if you upgrade, definitely many things would come out. Many opportunities would be there. You need to embrace the AI systems. AI means artificial intelligence, machine learning. In BIM technology, it has came in a completely big way, guys. Believe me, it has created a lot of scopes in many areas, and people who are completely not aware of such kind of technology will straight away kicked outside. So that also is the threat, actually. So I would suggest that you subscribe to our channel, make sure that you are getting in touch with us. So this is the company which gives the 100% job guarantee. Only thing is you have to keep the 3 P's with you. First is patience, practice, and passion. Okay. And the fourth P also, I'll tell you, you have to put the presentee, the attendance. Okay. If you want to, learn how to do let's say cricket, for example, if you really want to have a cricketer, you need to be present in the net practicing. You have to do a lot of exercise. There is nobody can become the Virat Kohli just like that, right? There is a lot of, homework is there. There's a lot of efforts are there, right? So that's how, they become big, actually. So as a engineer also, if you really want to become big, you need to plan it out systematically. So systematically, how you can transfer. Many people are not knowing it, actually. And believe me, in the upcoming webinars, we are going to, announce that how to start earning from 20,000 to 20 lakhs a month, monthly thing, actually. So these are the topics. We'll be announcing it shortly. Okay, the earning potential from 20,000 to 20 lakhs is the webinar, which is going to happen on 21st of August. The systematic planning you need to do, how to develop that kind of thing, actually. Please make sure that you are filling this particular form, so we can give you ultimatum that, this is the time that you can start a webinar and all, actually. And these webinars would definitely help you out to, bridge the gap between the college people and to the industry. This gap actually would be, if it is shortened, then definitely there is a lot of opportunities. Right. So I have seen that so many people, actually, there are 3 women's, 2, 3 women's I have seen that, immediately they got married. After the marriage, immediately, they got the first baby, second baby, third baby, and all, actually. And later on, they have become literally the housewives. MTech structure going to the site. Right. So many people are there, actually. It's really frustrating also. I have done MTech in structures, and what I'm doing, I'm dealing with the site people, saying all the curses to the laborers and all, actually, managing cement bags, this, that, and all. So I would like to tell you very honestly that if you want to change, if you are, otherwise you will feel like, you are one of them. You are one of the labor like them. A little qualified, but a labor like them. So if you want to come out of that dogma, if you want to come out of that situation, you really need to upskill yourself. The people who have done certain courses through us, they are working with bullet train projects. The Ahmedabad to Mumbai, there is a bullet train project, sir, is going on. The sophisticated technology, once you are working, you are there at par technology at such kind of projects. The biggest tunnel in India, which has got inaugurated, there also our people have worked. So top companies, they really need good people, because the projects are in the range of 1,000 crores, 5,000 crores, like that. It's not, the money is not a criteria. Skill set is a criteria, right? See, let's say if I'm having a project which is of 1,000 crores, and if I wanted to give a salary like, let's say, 50, 80,000, 1 or 2 lakh rupees a month, but he will manage, a chunk of the portion of the project. So it's good for me, right? So the salary will not be a bar in that particular area. That's not a yardstick. The yardstick is the skill set. So develop yourself. Okay. And there are so many project management, different skills. The upcoming webinars, I'll teach you systematically. I'll teach you that how you can develop that kind of skill sets, and you can go inside the industry and acquire the good professional jobs. Believe me, it's really, soothing experience when I'm a civil engineer. I'm working on, 5,000 acres of, project, which is, my, the place which is there in Pune. And it really feels happy, in Dubai also, I designed up to 81-story buildings. There are so many, 40, 50 projects actually I have done. And every project I have seen that the people are really working. They are, having the offices, they are having residential complexes, or their people are living in that particular apartments. So when I came back actually from Dubai, I still remember in Mumbai airport, I came back actually. And I have seen that but the biggest slum is there in Mumbai, where the airport is at. So Burj Khalifa in Dubai, up to 81-story building I have designed in Dubai. But requirement of that kind of project is there in our own country, guys. Correct? So biggest slum is there in India. We are the highest in terms of population. We are also highest in another area, which is highest populated and lowest infrastructure. How many people are having their own houses? Sincerely, please raise their hands. Your father's house is not your house. Correct? Yes, your own house. I'm sure that there is nobody, but everybody would like to have their own house. Am I right or wrong? Yes or no? Uh, so look at how many vacancies are there. How many clients are there? If I'm a developer, if I'm a builder, these are my clients, prospective clients. Yes or no? Yeah. So this is how you need to think actually. And forget about just civil engineers. Go to the mechanical engineers, go to the electrical engineers, go to the computer science. Everywhere, lot of requirements are there related to the housing. Okay, not only the engineers, there are BA, BCom. Do you want them to live on the street or on the tree? They will have their own houses also, right? So BA, BCom, BSc, all people actually, they definitely, 8% is the growth of the population in the next upcoming years all over the world. The population growth. Only in India, the incremental growth of population has come under control. Population didn't came under control. Incremental growth of the population have come under the control. You don't believe me, right? Wait a minute, huh? There is a marker. Actually, I am not getting that website. Just give me one moment. Yeah. Can you see my screen? This is the worldometer actually. This is the population of India. Okay. See, it is the uh, taken birth minus death. Okay. Birth minus death. So you can see that 789, 790, 91, 92. Like that, every second, every 1 2 seconds, the population is increasing. Right? And every say 1 second, you require one house, one mobile, one laptop, then one car. See, 800. 789 was there, 800. 20 people took the birth. Right? So 145 crores. Right? So that kind of population is there in India actually. What am I doing actually? How do I progress or something? You just acquire the skills. If you really want me to mentor you, just don't see the money and don't see, whether it is day, night, and all. Actually, you just need to work, upgrade your software skills, upgrade your codal skills, upgrade your engineering fundamental skills, few skills, the soft skills also. If you upgrade, automatically the thousands of doors will get open. How to upgrade in a very small, short period of time? If you really want, actually, you can stay in touch with us. We'll help you out. Got it? Okay. Any doubts? Any questions? Now, this is the time I would like to ask the questions. You can just type in the chat box. Any questions? Yes. Please fill up the form, everybody. This will help you to us to give the invitation to the upcoming webinars also. Manikanta is asking any suggestions for the freshers. Any campus placements will happen there from your company? Yes, we are working on that. We are also working on the program, which is generally for certain colleges. I think before the upcoming webinar, it will be definitely, we would like to give it to you. There are so many colleges we made a tie-up. Unfortunately, we couldn't able to call all of them here. But in the upcoming webinars, we will definitely, announce that also, because it is not physically possible for us to go to individual colleges and, do that. But we will have certain interview rounds, selection criteria, and we'll at least some 40, 50 good numbers of students we would like to give the opportunities for them for the internship. Don't worry. Right? Yes. So believe me, in India, a lot of potential is there. Don't think that only if you go abroad, there is a good amount of money. In India also, huge amount of potential is available. Okay. You just need to know that how to knock that kind of potential. All right. Okay, so there are so many opportunities, as Manikanta, as I said, for freshers. We will be announcing it shortly. Please keep in touch with us by filling the form which is there attached here. All right. Any other questions? Any other feedback? Yes, internships, placements. See, why we are conducting this kind of webinars? What is the reason? We require good quality people for our company. All right. There is nothing else. Most of the things which we are planning to give, it's free, right? So the people who are very good into all this, we will definitely absorb them as a part of the interns, as a part of certain all other things. Yes, there are some paid courses are also available. If you guys are not fit into the this system, you can go for a paid also. There are free areas where the students which are really because there are so many job opportunities are available in our company. So we also don't have time to train you and get and absorb actually. So obviously, directly certain internships and training, definitely we'd like to, pitch. Some people are there in the second year. How can I improve? Yes, we will give you that broader spectrum also, how you can start developing. I think this is Bala Surya is asking, Bala Surya Kumari. Generally, second year, third year, fourth year, actually, this is a very important years. After fourth year, you should not be wasting any time. If you want to go to, let's say, Dubai or Abu Dhabi or any GCC countries or in India also, people will be asking, when did you passed out? After the passing out, immediately, what did you do? What did you do? Chronologically, they will ask you. So after, just before see, first year has gone okay. Second year, from second year, second semester onwards, you should be looking at focus to the placements, because there is a lot of money is involved actually. Like, engineering, there is a lot of expense that your parents are carrying. First, second thing is, it's not only the, expense of the college and tuition fee and all. Actually, there is a lot of expense related to the, transportation, many other things are there. So you should know that the IRR ratio means how much the investments your parents have done and how the recurring of that investment can happen, and how whatever the skills I'm trying to acquire, how it is going to help to the industry. So such kind of things would definitely happen with the continuous efforts, right? So we will be announcing certain things as an internships and all actually, and through that, I'm sure that certain good things will happen. Provide the details about the BIM technology. Is there any opportunity for the BIM internship? Yes, we please fill up the forms and all. Actually, will give you certain opportunities. Those there are certain reserved seats are there for certain people. Certain people means like fourth year engineering people who are immediately they can join. So such kind of people, there are certain opportunities. Those the students which are in the second year, third year, actually, you can start learning because we may not be able to give you the internships actually now, but we will give you certain learning classes and those kind of opportunities also. We will give. So we are working on so many fronts actually, and within the 1 or 2 weeks down the line, we will definitely give you certain broader perspective. All right. So thank you so much, everybody, for attending. And I would like to thank to all the professors and all the other faculty peoples also. Those, have informed all other guys and all actually to make this webinar very successful. Uh, and I'm sure that, same enthusiasm people will be keeping for the upcoming webinars. We will bring up the actual live project, thoughts and expertise, so that, directly the benefit will go to the students, and they will come to know the insights of the civil engineering various disciplines. All right. So thank you so much. I have given you the WhatsApp number also. Please stay in touch with us. And I have given you our YouTube channel also. Please watch our videos, which we have created earlier. Through that also, a lot of insights you might be getting. Thank you so much. Signing out of today. Thank you. Bye bye.